It's
Alright.
fine.
I will play A short.
Oh shit, the bomb site search for. Fuck.
Didn't watch the
Yeah,
video, bruh.
I tried to make sure that that didn't happen. Dude, you know, I fucking remade a bomb site.
It's mid.
Actually, you know what happened, T1? I remade the wrong bomb site. They're coming A long.
Oh. I had a bug where the Wendy killed Nelson, but I heard it inside my head. Like,
No.
it was so loud.
They're planting A right now?
One belong. A long.
Okay,
T1,
honestly,
fuck him up,
this is some great fucking. Oh, what the fuck?
One on side hex. One on side hex.
Plus house.
They need to jump back in the chapel.
Church. One church.
Entry.
D.
Eco.
Okay.
This music remember me Silicon Valley.
Eco. Full eco. Full eco. Nothing.
Go stack
Only Deagle.
mid. Do something funny. Smoke grenade. Okay. Oh, I'll do the Vincent thing. I'll do the Vincent thing.
Smoke.
Smoke.
Okay, whatever. I told you that guy was cracked. They're mid.
Oh yeah, they're all coming in.
They're going A. They're going A. They're going.
Yeah.
I mean B.
So what happened? I was supposed to remake the bomb set volume of A, and then I remade the wrong one in my.
You didn't watch the video. Let's be honest with each other.
This area is also smaller. Where are they? I hear one coming. Of course it's Nelson.
Nice.
One you have.
You can buy?
I know feeling. The song I feel like Russian or something.
It's
What,
Chinese.
this MVP song?
It's
Yeah,
Chinese.
Yeah, it's, it
I,
feel like Russian.
The perfect
no,
world is a developer that developed or published CSGO in China.
yeah, no. Wendy, maybe for you it's a bit more because you live closer to China. For me,
Oh wow.
B long.
One B.
A long again. I mean.
How does he get all the... they're all the way up to top there. They got right pairs to do all that.
There's one here.
one is on A side. Oh, what?
Тащите.
We'll eco next round.
I'm so tired.
My Kiku next round.
They heard me.
Rip.
I told you the team was over in balance.
Let's buy a
Okay,
buy a pistol and like a fucking smoke or something, like a nade. Ah, Hex, don't buy it. Ah, no. Why would you? How could you?
Jace here is my replacement. I'm too tired for any more gaming.
Alright.
I hope Jace here is my replacement. I did.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me fine?
Cool.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
Jay
I'm
gonna
close.
carry us.
They're coming in.
Mid. There some mid.
To meet.
Yeah,
All
bomb
of
A
them.
long. Yeah, it's not boostable, dude. Oh, yeah, it is. It is. Fuck. Yeah, no. Oh, fuck. The AK is up top. Jesus.
Bruh.
They don't know about you though. Yeah.
All Nelson minus 50.
The rest are like just running somewhere. They were not here.
It's so funny how boost was obviously the wrong decision, but just because I was crouched near you, just did it like automatically.
I thought you said boost.
No, yeah, I said, but like I thought that you can pick over it, but you actually climbed on it. Bye, Hexic.
See ya, Hectic. Sleep tight. Nice shot.
Nice.
I think Hex had. Okay.
Sorry.
Hex disconnects.
Empty.
I'll connect to your team.
Okay, I'm gonna somebody
Okay.
else play apartments for me because I'm not gonna play it anymore.
Where-
I'm gonna play
where is
Jay's
apartments?
playing. Jay's the apartments king. He can play
Okay,
that.
I'll play apartments. I don't know where that is.
I'll
Is that
play.
towards
Swear.
B?
I'll play
A?
B.
It's through A,
So it's
through
A,
donut,
A.
and there.
A.
The timing they get is super fast. That's why I don't want to play there anymore.
You have to, yeah, you have to pre-molly that this time. Rip Nelson.
One mid. Low.
One mid.
Two B short. Wait, I mean, yeah, A short.
Raider, use Raider names.
Yeah, you say. Yeah. They're apps.
I'm so sorry.
Bro, that timing with you shooting me and then the other guy.
Another one in the middle. Maybe he would go mid.
Some alone.
One mid. Two mid.
Was
One
me
A
shooting.
short. In the ashes. Going forward. Wooden box.
Come on. Behind you, team.
Going B side. Main ashes. One here.
One's close to you, Anxious. And now T1, one's close here. They have no info on you, Anxious.
Streaming. I probably shouldn't speak up.
He's gonna wait.
Planting now.
He planting.
Nice, denied.
Nice.
Playtime. Make sure that he doesn't pick up the bomb, Anxious. Nice, good job.
Nice.
There's an AK on site. Take it up or something. Thanks.
Alright, who wants the other one?
Me.
Could I get an XM if someone's got some spare money?
Yes.
Anxious, drop me in four. Please. Real quick. Thank you. Jay, you have to pre-molly the apps.
Yeah, got it.
That flash was too early. Bendy. Up a shot. Nice. You got A covered.
One A main. Two B main, sorry, not A main. B main.
That's
Three.
mid.
I'm flanking
Oh
T-spawn.
fuck, there's one mid. Side of mid.
Nobody is watching mid, by the way.
I'm in apps.
What? I didn't see. One B main. One upper B.
Above you.
I know.
I think they everyone on site.
Oh, the bomb is there. Nice. I'm coming through A main. Try to stay alive.
Fuck, it's
Underground. Help.
V. He has up. Don't be careful.
VZP.
He was lower, but
Yeah, he
might
fucking rotated.
Yeah, he keep doing the big rotate.
Careful, he has up.
I know.
might be
He's
one.
already inside. Yeah, he's here. Backside. Oh wait, dude.
Nice.
What a noob!
Nice.
Should I do the jump for luck? For good luck?
No.
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 Ooh.
Alright.
Ooh-wee. I can drop one.
You wanna play?
Good.
Thank you.
You wanna, Vendy, you wanna play A
I
long?
need.
Yes, yes.
Can
I wanna.
I have some
No, with the
utility
M4,
stuff?
I'm keeping the up though.
Where am I info?
I'm gonna go there. I have the timing now. So play donut or something.
Deploying smoke shield.
Mid one.
Oh, what the?
One mid.
Oh, aim, B main and mid.
Info.
Yeah, it's B. They planted.
What apartments?
They faked that A long. T-spawn. See T-spawn one.
Are we going A then?
They're probably actually planting B soon. So it might be in a perfect spot for that. Yeah, planting. They faked it? What the fuck?
They're rotating. On.
Am I hearing
Yeah, they
my
went,
own shit?
they went A.
I'm hearing
Yeah,
things right
you
now.
are.
Okay.
Psychosis.
No.
Arc. Empty.
That's right.
Utilities. Make your death.
Wait, let's eco.
Yeah, alright.
Then let's go through donut, and I'll molly
It's
it.
where?
Go left. Go right. Down there, yeah. And go straight forward. Are you going there? Like here.
Top mid one.
What?
No one here.
One mid. I don't know.
Apartments.
Connector.
One B main.
Still one top middle.
Nice.
One B.
Ah shit, one's still in con.
One going through to A. Through
Coming
con.
to A. Close to anxious.
Oh, two heaven. Zeta -7.
Tag.
Another one heaven. Careful.
CT one. Nice. 1v2, you got it. Nice.
Nice. Last.
Could be CT, he might have been CT. Yeah.
Is that A or B?
It's here, yeah.
Do I have kit?
I think he, yeah, no, there's no kit.
Oh,
Nah, nice
fucking
try.
awesome.
Nice try.
Yeah, and
Crazy man pushing with an op like that.
I would play mid because I feel we every time losing. Jay, you can drop me AWP.
AWP, I can, yes. But it is an AWP.
That's a risky investment.
I'm gonna play A. I'm gonna play
Come on, let's
Switch.
go.
We have only me on A though.
One mid.
I need help, A.
One B.
Flashbang out.
Only one.
Deploying smoke shield.
They have A completely. I need help there. I cannot hold it on my own. What a timing.
that timing.
Alright, next round we eco. Do a full
Alright.
eco. We need all the utility and everything.
There's a kid there. Nice try, nice try.
Yes. Sick.
Kind of forgot that Silverdy is a super good player. Eco.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's really good.
And so is Sarmsy.
Do you want to go apps? There's one rushing at apps every time. Never mind.
Both rounds I went, or 3 rounds I went apps, there was no one there.
They're coming in like later. I've been getting killed there.
There's an up on middle. Up on middle.
No, fuck no.
1 mid.
Oh,
1B. Nice.
Apartments one. Apartments one.
he's going back. Nice, good job.
1
1B.
B long, 1 mid.
Where in mid, Vendy? Where was he?
Maybe from
Both B long.
They
going
left the
back
bomb at
towards bomb.
T-spawn. Oh my... They left the bomb at T-spawn, all of them.
He's just scoping with an op there.
Can we just remove you up from the server?
no.
We try harder. We try harder, we win.
No,
Yeah, I'll
we-
play apps unless someone else wants to.
Okay. Do you have a pre-molly?
I'll don't know how to pre-molly, but I will pre-molly.
Bounce it off the wall
much as
in the back, like when you see into the gated off area, like with the fence. Just molly that shit.
Throwing
I can molly
flashbang.
for you. I don't need this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's clear.
Throwing flashbang.
Nice. I
3B
rolled
main.
it again.
3B main.
Yeah.
Yeah, bomb. Who have bomb here? I don't know how in the fuck.
Chuck
that
two.
is there.
One side.
I'll flash behind you.
Oh, fucking
Wait,
off.
wait, wait.
One's really low on site.
Are you sure that he's on site? Like there were 3
Oh no,
people
not on
there.
site. No, sorry. Where that bit was. Sorry, my bad. I lied.
I was like, there's no way. They had the bomb there. They know that I flashed there. Fuck.
Indeed. Yeah, the teams are super unbalanced, but we can try.
Yeah.
I mean, Nelson, Zed, and Dragon are not really doing anything. Those two
Yeah, but
guys.
they have the two best players on the server.
If it wasn't for them and Nelson,
Nah,
then
Tweenie is
Zeta
the
would
best
be
player
doing
in
a
the
lot.
server. I think Tweenie can eat silver tea for breakfast. Like when Tweenie is on, it's like the
Footsteps apps.
it's everyone
Oh,
against
one
Tweenie,
Hunt's
not the
apps.
other way.
Flashbang.
Come on, bro! Minus 79. Come into A.
Yeah. 2A short.
Zendy's in a
1
good position.
A long.
Yeah. T1 bait for him. No way you lose that.
Fuck! Fuck it, I'm upping.
I think it's kind of hard if some people have same models, because you expect for some people some sync.
We're gonna have to result into some player swapping.
No, I think we should just keep it. I don't think we're losing by that much.
I mean, we are. I just want to test the map, like. I guess.
I just expressed 1B main, my personal
One.
opinion.
Bro. Like they're just coming on us all the time.
3B,
Yeah.
1 minus 70.
I told you we needed teams data.
They're all 3 of them on site.
Anxious, you wanna swap with Solaire next round?
Sure.
Maybe.
Come on, shit up, come. Oh, it's Trajan.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't change the teams because I want you wanna find out if it's maybe T-sided somehow. I don't know.
I know what you mean, but it's I feel like it's gonna get so unbalanced.
Hi
I also feel like
time.
I also feel there is value in learning how
Jay, you killed all of
a
them.
balanced match plays out on your map.
Yeah. I get completely what you mean, but I think it's just so like
No, yeah,
it's
like
so
one.
unbalanced that it's not even
your
worth
map, do what you want.
it. Yeah, thanks. Jay, did you
Also,
realize that you
also
killed
shut
all
up and
No,
you
I didn't
stink.
realise. I thought there was one left still.
of them?
I wouldn't have got the other fuse anyway.
Yeah, you're a little bit late, but still, what a fucking clutch, he was fucking killing anyone. Hello, sorry.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Hi.
No.
I'm ready to game.
I'm a gamer.
Pamela's footsteps.
Dead mid, bombs mid. I'm gonna play aggro.
First Trajan. Everyone.
Oh, what the fuck? What are they
They
doing?
have A long.
One is B long or B main.
There was another one here, Jay.
On later.
Nice.
Mid.
Nice.
Nice.
Nelson was on A.
Where am I stuck on?
Where's the bomb?
There.
Counter Strike jump scare.
Mid.
Nice.
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 Good job.
Baited. I drop AK.
Yes, thank you.
Maybe
I'll drop you green.
Not
Oh,
good
no, I won't.
play with VP.
Plop, 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 plop.
Oh, last round. It should have got the fuse kit. I did have a fuse kit.
I'll play apps this round. Go to the long.
Okay. How's apps?
Pushing out.
Flash on.
Ah shit, they got me.
One B main.
On Tetris. There might be. Yeah. Good job, team.
Two there. Run out of bullets. Fuck.
One A long, too late. Maybe.
Do they come A?
Hang around mid. They might rotate through the apps.
Brother, shadows, get the fuck up.
Planting.
Planning A, yeah.
Flashing.
One backside. One maybe church.
Yeah, very close here. On the roof tile. Yeah, the
Black
smoke.
corner.
He fell down. He fell down. He's in the pit.
Okay.
One in the church. Sorry, on the side.
Nice.
On
On the bomb. On the bomb.
Oh my
Oh, nice
god.
try. Very close. Very close.
Nice try.
Bro, I hate that the pings don't go through smokes. So annoying.
Yeah. They have normal clip instead of player clip. Valve.
No, like... Wait, what? Wait, I'm so
No, it's
No, they- no, they-
Yeah, okay, I get it,
it's a deep reference.
Yeah, I get it, don't worry.
Ooh, we can see the spire on A-bomb side. I didn't even know that. I didn't notice that when I was testing timers.
This is amazing.
Blah, 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 let's go B.
I'm gonna hit them with a massive look.
Let's go.
I will boost him. Oh, here.
Oh, three here, three here, three
Oh,
here.
what?
All here.
Never mind, I won't boost him.
Fuck that. Very easy lineup, Vendy. Easy K, easy K, easy K.
One right, one two left.
They're all there. Nice. Stuck.
It's two silver.
True. No.
You're
So
not
dangerous.
playing this foot.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay,
I was
dude.
trying to
Nice.
trying to scare him.
Well, that one you did.
Yeah, I think you scared him.
Yeah, I think so. Wait, why do I have so much money? I am rich.
You killed everyone.
Rush A.
I know, but I had like 6,000. I feel like that's not normal.
Jay, you have the bomb.
I am the bomb.
You are the bomb.
Where's the detonator?
Like A or B. Moon side. Go plant.
Okay, they're coming through apps. It's like two.
Olaf,
of them.
can I jump back or?
Yeah,
or
I
Yeah, you can,
Right.
but don't
Hey.
do it now. Don't do it now. It's too dangerous. Bendy, hide. Don't see them. Outside chapel too. Nice shots.
Nice.
What the fuck?
Let's go.
What the fuck? Is Rita okay?
Sorry, give me your knife.
Where are you? Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yours is so much better though.
I mean,
Yeah, that's okay.
I do like the crappy knives a lot though.
True. I got it for £80, I think,
Let's
from my
fucking
friend.
go. It's goes really well with my gloves as well. Like the darker grey and the sapphire mesh.
Hmm.
And darker brown. Beige.
One build.
Nice, tier 1.
I think another one.
You should split A. I'll hold mid.
Flash. I'll flash behind you, Jay.
Oh, one more.
Might be in the
Fuck.
gay spot.
mid right
behind,
now.
but
3 mid, 3 mid.
No one in the gay. I'll chat chapel.
One city.
That's Zeta in middle, 100%. No.
Upper. Kill.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job.
Good job.
Nice job, guys. Well done.
Blue. Okay.
Put him.
Big fat pole in the way.
Does anyone want a deagle?
You want drop me? Deagle? Wait, I mean, AK. Deagle.
I'll try to smoke
Okay.
mid early run so we can take it. See how that.
I was
lands.
just throwing like this. That's all.
Careful on the push, Jay.
They're rushing long. They're rushing long.
Deep side.
B long.
Deep state.
Real.
Two B long corner.
They know about
Yeah, they come from up there.
they're rushing.
Sorry, Olaf, I think I
Check
banned
this
you
one.
just
It's
now.
fine, it's fine. Indeed did not. One A side. You can probably take B now.
He's peeking you, yellow.
Oh, it's on CT.
I'm coming up.
CCB.
I'm coming up B main.
There's Zeta watching the bomb right now with
What?
Nelson's mid. You got it, T1.
I got it.
There should not be anyone on site necessarily that they have the bomb in banana.
I had not got it. I'm old. I lost my.
Aim. Shoot.
Oh my god, he did
Nice.
it.
Another one of those, please. Zeta's here, aggressive up. Just
Take
make
him
it.
already.
Pistol. Rushing you. Nice.
No
Behind.
bullets.
Oh,
Nice
God.
try. So many orbs.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it's like. Too bad.
Okay, guys, I understand why I'm playing bad. My mouse pad was upside down.
Upside down vertically or like legitimately like the.
No, I mean
rock
like
is-
180
playing on the
degrees
robot.
on the y-axis. Like Control M, you know, that type stuff.
Sorry, half
Beach,
flash.
yeah.
Oh no, fuck! I lagged a little bit, so I moved like ever so slightly.
Bro, what just
That was fucking ass. I'll smoke the gap. Or might the gap. Holding heaven. Planting in the smoke. Nice. Don't push too far, Jay. We need you. Fuck, one side. We need you, Jay.
On mid.
No, not heaven, Jay. Not heaven T1.
Fuck. That's not
was mid.
CC.
You saw him.
No, mid.
Yeah, you saw him.
Oh,
No
I
way,
knew he was
no
gonna
way.
jump over the fucking crosshair, but.
And he
I
has
saw
all the
it.
time in the world. Fuck.
F6.
Just want to go B again. To do it better this time, I guess.
We can. I feel like B's kind of hard to take though, low key. Wait, what do you mean by B? Right side or left side?
Left side. We're using the
Yeah, I
radar.
feel like it's kind of hard to take. But we can try.
Do we have the util? We have one smoke, two smokes. There's one of our flashes as well. I'll boost you up. I'll boost someone up. Save your smoke, Jay. Save it to the bomb site. Let's go over. Planting.
Maybe.
Nice, good job. Don't push too far, Jay. Nice, good job.
I got a good player.
One mid.
One right. Mid.
Right side
one
mid
right,
first. Yeah.
Let's go mid, I think, still.
Yeah. He ran away. I think he went like underpass away. Or whatever you call this.
Sick.
Ah,
Nice.
nice.
He wants M4. Vendor, you can have M4.
Personally, I wouldn't die. Shit, man.
Okay.
Should we go A long?
Yeah.
Maybe someone F8.
I'll smoke the gap, T1, before you go.
I think they're rushing.
One left.
They might be.
Nice.
In the smoke. Come on.
Jay, help me.
Oh, there's another guy there. Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Nice.
Hey, he went through the smoke.
Yeah.
I'm planting in the
There's
back.
Trajan left, so it shouldn't be too difficult.
You never know.
It's been equal. Maybe.
If I hear him coming to the jump, I'm gonna body block him so he falls.
He's in. Oh, on my body. Right out. Nice.
It's a nice strat wall. Just want to take mid again, and then I can try to take take apps, and we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
They're rushing through A long.
One here. Yeah.
City spawn one.
One maybe A short.
Saving him, maybe.
Safe.
I think I heard one in T-spawn.
Yeah, they're saving a gun. Oh! Waited. Nice. Okay, come back.
Actually, so true.
We'll
So
win this.
winnable as well.
I'll go apps again.
We just need win 7 rounds.
Easy.
One connector.
Jay, can you boost like right here?
One here, one here.
Oh my god!
How is he still there? I
There's one
fucking
more.
cleared the forefront of this. I think he was hiding very deep. I have a smoke, I can smoke the middle entrance for you. There you go.
One side,
Oh, sorry.
one mid, and last
We should
A
split
long.
B. You should go B.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
B,
go
go
B,
B.
go B.
They're nading up A, they think it's
There's
fucking
one
fake.
side, one side.
One B main.
One CT.
Bro, he's holding still. I'm trolling.
Oh, what?
Ah, fuck.
How does he do that?
Oh my god.
That was a little bit fucky.
Yeah, I trolled.
I thought they were fucking like
I thought there was like one B max.
yeah, I thought
There was,
they
like,
were
three.
also like rotating A for some reason. Like they saw the smoke, they didn't really have a read on
Yeah.
us.
Or maybe one just pushed A.
No, I wasn't a main. No one pushed A.
No. Yeah, I was on it.
Flush you out. Nice, let's go, Vindy. Purple, can you push it?
Yeah, I'm walking up.
Let's do the
Oh
jump.
fuck.
No way you failed that.
Why?
I'm planting.
Fucking hell! What's he doing there?
Kill jump.
Where did they come from? He's up here.
You can actually stay out there or something.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Mid. Was. CT. Mid.
Nice.
Let's go.
Nice.
I can drop it up.
Mid. Mid. I would try big mid.
Oh, we're going to apartments. This is going to go bad, isn't it?
Rolling. One up. Nice.
Nice, Jay.
There had to be a victim. Kill him, Jay. No.
33, yeah, he was ADing like a fucking J.
Like a G.
What?
Drop down. Nah.
Like a G6.
Can't believe someone still remembers that song.
G6.
3 minutes. 2 silvers, 1 silver D.
What's going on? Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Bot corner. So
How deep is that corner?
It's crazy deep.
GG.
Good game. Good game. It was
Maybe second game.
Actual Freddy Fazbear, fucking piece of fucking shit.
Oh, oh,
Try again left.
oh.
Try. T1, can you move us to the same voice call? Let's see if Dragon is up to for a second game. If everyone's.
Can I go first again?
Uh,
I need to go quickly.
you need to leave.
Yeah, I need to leave. So
Okay, then
I'm
probably no
Ah.
second game then.
All right. Should we start?
Yeah. I'm watching feedback.
All right. I think you changed too little, which is funny given the feedback that we gave you. You gave Nelson last playtest. Okay, so what fuck up the map or the balance of the map to being completely city-sided to being completely sided? This sucks to hold. Like this sucks to hold so much. You have this small door. You can pre-molly it very easily. You need to like expose yourself to here, and then your only option is to push this or fall back and I don't know where to play. It sucks. It's so bad to play, and you cannot even like do a fast push through mid by smoking this and going here, because by that time T's already have this room. It's very awful. You need to change this area up until this point. Like from here to here, just rework this area. It doesn't work. I think the changes here, like this change here where you can do this, also favors these in a way that's like very unfortunate. I don't think this was the right call to make this area of the map better. Because the reason why you can like solo hold B or A if you want to fix it, it's because you can have some person mid, and if the guy side dies, you could before do this and kind of hold from here. I don't think this area is actually that bad for T's. I think the area that's bad for T's is the actual like site. It's not very cool. Now the area of the map that doesn't need to change much because I do like it, even though Nelson hates it. It's this like circle here through mid.
When
I don't
did I
mind
say
it.
I hate that?
You said you hate playing mid.
But I mean this mid, not that part of mid. Whatever. Sorry, continue.
I consider this one unified mid because you can rotate through it so fast as a CT. I don't mind the headshot angle, honestly. I think it's fine, and it's really fun to playing this area as a CT, and here as a CT is very fun because you can change plans very quickly on where do you want to go. Retaking A side from here still feels pretty bad. I already told you last playtest. You get bombarded with utility when you're trying to retake from here. Make a copy or something here, or expand the walls on this side, just so you can actually like not die to a utility when you're trying to retake. What else? If you wanna fix the approach to B side without like taking this to here, maybe change this area a little bit more. I already told you last time that you don't need to change the concept of this. Honestly, if you're like attached to this idea, just stick with it. Just move it forward, just a tiny bit more, because honestly, it's not as it is right now. It's a very weird, um, choke point. And even on retakes, it's really annoying because you have to shift walk all the way here if you wanna be silent, or you have to give away your position and then be here, and then you have to expose yourself to the rest of the side. I got a bunch of kills from here, which is funny. T's will not check this. They will not check this big area. I'm not sure if the worst idea, but you don't really have a safe plant unless you want to plant like here. But by that point, you already like wasted a lot of time. So a lot of times people planted here to like cover from middle, but then I just came here from here and tapped them. It happened like 3 times. It even happened once when I switched teams. So yeah, main reason why this new version did. Oh, also don't change anything about A or B main, like the church area. This is perfect. Honestly, the site also played much better than last time because there's less cover and a lot more defined. Just make this figure out apartments. There should be a way to make this apartments area play better. Right now, it's not it. It's very hard to hold. There should be a good middle ground between being able to hold this and being able to push this. And I'm not sure how you'll get there, but it should probably come from the first thing you should probably do is probably either make it so you can hold it from like at least this area from here. Like T's can still push. Like if you want to give this, T's can still push this without being seen, but you can hold you know, this entrance from here. That way, if you lose donut, you can still fall back and play kind of from side. Other than that, I don't know. Just fix apartments. That should fix. Honestly, apartments is like the most important area of the map because it allows for some quick rotations, and whoever gets donut, I mean apartments, kind of can just control the map. The rest of the map is fine. A or yeah, A. I'm gonna call this A. A still needs some work, especially from up here, from here. Honestly, I think what you need to do is make it so T's can go to this side of the site. Like it naturally, how it's set up right now, it feels like T's should come here, and here that should be covered like a wall. I don't know, like something here, like cash. They should go here and be able to like take cover from middle. That way you don't take away this like cool angle here. Like this cool angle will still exist, but you would be able to like push side as a T. Other than that, yeah, pretty fun map. The fun areas work pretty well, but the not fun areas definitely taint the map a little bit.
Yeah.
Good
There
luck
was a-
on creating it. Yeah,
Yeah, I think you nailed all the points really well. Like do you remember the last version of apps?
yeah, I remember. It was CT. It was CT controlled.
It was
and that's
super
what
CT sided, and that like I didn't really know how to make it. Like I also wanted to test this just to see what the what like splitting up the pathways there and giving a little bit more the area to the T side. Maybe I should
think this
just
should
like
be more neutral.
yeah, or maybe I should like make the timings a little bit faster for CTs and like delay Ts by a little bit, just so that the CTs have like they're just like confident in holding that area and get to the doorway earlier.
It's also that this just sucks to hold. Like
Yeah,
you know,
and
this
yeah, the pathing is also it's like kind of awkward to maneuver into that whole thing and get to the other house, other
exactly
pathway.
my suggestion would be making this a neutral area. Like nobody controls it, but you can hold it. Like you can hold it as a CT. Like I don't know, from here or from somewhere more comfortable. Because again, right now, if you play donut, it just doesn't feel great to hold due to the fact that they can put you at any time there, and your only fallback option is just running for like 1 second, and 1 second is fucking big in CSGO.
It is, yeah.
So yeah, so just running back while you're trying to fall back from them pushing you while you're holding this is absolutely terrible. So as I was telling you, maybe add a window here. So if you add a window here actually, or make it so you can hold it from here, this would actually become a neutral area, because T's cannot just push this. Like if they push this, they would fucking die to someone holding this. So maybe that's the solution. I don't know.
That's an interesting
Just an
idea,
idea.
but that's gonna make one more angle that I don't really want for the players to have to worry about when they're pushing out of this this area here.
With that said, if you just smoke this as a T, you have a very strong rotation here, and you basically control apps.
Yeah,
so I don't
that's
know.
what I want for there to be, but there has to be a CT T fight here before the T's can smoke up that. That's
Exactly,
what's fucking
so-
up the balance. So a little bit of a timing issue here, but otherwise, yeah.
Just fix apps, and it's gonna be a lot more balanced.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Can I slide in there because I have an idea on how you might be able to get a more control over this. If
Sure.
you
Thank you,
make
Anxious.
if you make the CT timings a bit faster here,
Oh, yeah.
and you give them the ability to get here, which right now is like impossible. Like this, nobody gets this at the start of the round. Like you can't just run here, you know. You're gonna get caught, and you
Mhm.
also can't do this through here.
You actually can do this, but it's people didn't. Yeah, you have to waste the
I
smoke.
mean, this is super dangerous because
It
you have
is,
to, like,
it is.
you have to like pre-molly this, and then like even then, if they're gonna, you have to like throw an optimal smoke. So like yeah, but you have to like you really have to invest into this. If you gave this and then you had like, because playing this, as long as you have like another player top mid, is way more comfortable because they can kind of like give you intel. Like if you get smoked, they can say they might come from down there, and then what you do is like you throw like a smoke like this and you exit basically, or like a better smoke, I guess. And like this is pretty comfortable to hold because you can also quickly change to this. Whereas this is like they're gonna shoot you in the side of the head, you know. It's like very fucking exposed. This feels very comfortable, I think. Also maybe like add a barrel here.
I was thinking of that as well.
So this is like a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, A side super cool. Mid, I still like if anybody, I did it with Swiftvands previously, but like if anybody can stay like here at the bottom of mid, can anybody do that real quick?
Yeah, I can go.
Like down there, and then like these fucking headshot angles. Like it's not only that it's like a forehead angle, it's also that it's so fucking far away that makes it so shit in my opinion. I just don't like the gunfight that ensues. I know why you might want to keep it that way, but I'd at least like for the CTs to have like an approach to this there where you don't have to like face that bullshit, because I really don't think it's fun. It's like the head is like I have like a 4 pixel gap in the center of my crosshair, and the head is literally like 2 pixels from that. It's at that range, like the weapons aren't even accurate enough to reliably hit that shit. I think the combination in the distance and the severeness of the headshot angle is just the problem here. I think if you either bring this up by like this much or whatever, so that you can actually see like the entire head, or you bring this up and make this slope a bit harsher, I think it could work, but I think at the moment it's too crazy, especially because you can like grab walk up here and then peek into it and everything. I think that's not great.
The thing is with like hard fixing stuff like that is that by crouching, players will always be able to get headshot angles on the slope. So I'm more trying to like make people learn how to position themselves and play around that instead of like trying to hard fix the headshot
positions.
angle. Yeah.
Positions, because right, like in for this top mid, there's like this, and that's it. Like you don't really have cover anywhere. I guess this, but it's more or less a fair fight. Like you're both shooting at the tip of your head.
Yeah, but you can also headshot angle this like that ramp there with an op.
Yeah, obviously, you can.
So it's this issue like it comes to play when the T's have pushed out of the like this entrance here.
Yeah, but it's very easy to push out. Like it's super easy. Like the timings are pretty fast for T's, and the molly takes a long way to go, and then it's like this is also pretty wide gap, so often it will have like it was very hard to deny the T's. Like if the T's wanted to go out mid here, they will go out mid there.
Yeah, and I need to choke this up then, because I don't want for T's to be able to like, you know, just run out of here, because it's gonna hurt the whole CT balance of the map. Like we have 4 choke points, and you know, and 5 choke points if CTs lose 1 choke point. So it's like.
Maybe choking this up, maybe giving CTs better positions, maybe making the headshot angle different. Because like obviously, if you make it higher, yeah, you can still crouch, but at least like swinging out isn't as big of a thing, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also thought about choking this up, but then I was like, yeah, maybe you don't want that. Next thing, X A side, now B side. I still think it's just a nothing side design wise. You need to do something here. Like there is nothing to this. There's the entrances are good. I don't know about the 2 CT entrances, to be honest. I don't think that's really needed, but if you want to keep that, then sure, have that as like a gimmick or something. But if it's impossible for you to like design a site around it, maybe get rid of it. But I think
wingman map.
Yeah, sure. I think at the moment, like up to like here, you have like behind this line you have an idea, up to this line you have an idea, and apart from that it's like all out the window. And just because of that I just don't like playing this for like pushing or right, but then post plan on CT on T side nah, and playing on this on CT side nah. Like it's you have to do something. Like this bomb site has character, it has cool cover layout. This hasn't either.
I'll make some nice visuals here for the bomb set, so you'll be like, ah, that's good.
I don't know. I think
I get what you mean, by the way. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's a hard thing. I feel like if I may interrupt for a second here, I honestly feel that like what Anxious said about making T's be able to like hug this wall and get like a little bit more control from this side, this way, so that it's nicer to like fight this, be in cover from like up top there, and then actually also fight this fight. So right now, like the fight that they have to do is awkward, like fuck around here, and then try and clear this pit, and there's like nowhere to go in here. So I feel like adding a box here,
maybe.
And then making like this easier to take, like this cubby for
Yeah,
T's.
if you could get into back here without having to expose yourself to the cross, maybe that could work. You know, if this was like, you know, cut here or something, so you could like go back here without having to expose yourself to the cross, and then have like have some cover so you can cross this. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
It definitely needs something because right now it's nothing. I thought you might want to choke this up more.
Still,
it is still pretty wide.
it's already like 64 units thinner than it was before. I thought that this would be like okay, but
you said Inferno Arch, and I was like, okay, Inferno Arch, but this is like literally twice the size of Inferno Arch, you know.
this is like Infernal Lane.
Yeah. I would probably bring it in a bit more. I don't like this angle, Wendy. I don't like this angle. I don't like this angle. I don't think you should give this to T's. It's like with all the mid also, and you having to kind of play around the angles more than any cover in middle. This is way too annoying to also have to deal with.
I did not even think about that angle, to be honest. Like I just made the Tetris and I was like, okay, done. But yeah, I need to like bring it out a little bit. Not even that much, like just like 32 units. Yeah, needs to be like 32 units out.
I think the best way to like make this is to actually bring this at the same level and then have the bomb like the box behind that.
Yeah.
Because then you actually like swing out on one level. Any more? No, honestly, nothing more. Clip this, please.
Only you notice like stuff, small shit like that. I appreciate you for that.
This was super fun to play. Like, just congratulations on the entire like A part of the map. Basically, this is very fucking fun to play.
Do you really think that the long is like the pinnacle of design? I think it's very boring. Like it's
No. This was so fun to play on as T side. Like trying to lurk out of this as CT to like play around this close angle, but like still having your back covered, because if you're like close here, you're actually seen and everything.
Yeah.
This was very cool. Like I really enjoyed this the most. Like trying to find the right lurk smoke so you could, if you throw it far enough, you could like push behind the rock and everything and like flank any close fighting CTs.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Like,
okay.
If
good
this,
that
this alone would be a banger wingman map.
good that the rock does that. Like I remember where the rock was placed previously. Like it was a little bit closer to the house.
Here, yes.
It
was not a bit closer.
It did kind of it did kind of the same thing, but this time I think it also gives like nice angles against the window.
This is way better.
No, I wasn't sure at all about that, but okay. Good to hear.
Yeah, no, this part still plays very great. Okay, I'm sorry. For everyone who still wants to get me, I'm gonna shut up now.
Thank you. Sarim, do you have quick feedback before Zeta and Silverty? I guess Silverty, you're flying. Well,
I can wait.
You can wait. Okay, Silverty, let's go then.
What happened?
Nothing. I was just asking people for feedback.
Oh yeah, feedback. I think.
Can you tag me, by the way? I'm gonna dive in quickly.
I think a lot of these points have probably already been said. I feel like. Are we going? Is this reader B, or we're just gonna call it A?
Call it A. The bomb sites are swapped. For it's a mistake.
My main issue with has to be that A doesn't exactly have a spot that you could just like, oh yeah, this is the safe plant position, if you know what I mean. It's all right if this is like the path you want to take, but like, it just doesn't. I don't feel like it really just dissuades me from wanting to play A as a T because like, I don't feel safe to like exactly like, you know what I mean, plant. This another thing I didn't really like is this connector. I think this connector is a little bit too large, considering how important it is for the CTs as well. I think that this connector is a little bit too large, making like smokes on it a little bit way too like. You need to be really precise to smoke that off. Just like a bit more like narrowing, so like at least like one smoke, like covers it. That'll be fine. Or even at least like a crate here or something, so you don't like lose this entire like connector, but you still get like the entire like you still get like, you know what I mean, the entire benefits of like the connector, but it's actually like smokable. What other things did I think B is actually a really good site. I do have like a small caveat with this pillar on the site. I feel like this small pillar should have like a little like piece of like plywood, so the cover is simplified. That's all I'm gonna say for that point, because that's actually just it. Just simplify like cover, because like it makes it really easy to just be like, oh yeah, this is a clear cut like I can't see here, I can't see here, oh I can see here, kind of thing. I really like these arches here on the T, like right to B. I think it's actually, I also like really like this design as well. But there is one issue I think I had, and it's this little angle with the pot. It's kind of just like a pixel angle. I think it's like, I think you like just add like a little like, I'm not entirely sure, but like you could add something to just like block this like little pixel angle off, because it's just kind of, it's not really fun to fight when that happens. I really like this railing here, because it's just like allows you to just hug this back wall without worrying about falling off the map. So I actually like that. That's actually a nice touch, and I really like how this copy has been changed. Obviously, Tree actually feels a lot more better to like come out and play, versus like last time where there was like there was like two like right left angles. Middle, I feel like middle is a bit weird right now, because from wherever you play, if you're playing this properly, obviously for like both sides, you're just gonna have like a headshot battle, and it just doesn't feel like fun to like fight that kind of stuff. What I suggest like trying to do is like adding like crates on the way on this like banana for like mid, to force like the encounters to be a lot more closer or something.
Yeah,
And
there's a
also
sorry for interrupting. There's also a very elegant way to mix to like kind of to do that. So if I literally do like 34 units there, 16 units on this side, like, you know, like a port column kind of a thing, and then probably you see how this is like sloped down.
Yeah.
I could do the sloping like starting very aggressively here, and then make it like gradual, or also like see this slope. Make it level with this one, and also take the slopiness from here all the way until this point. So
Yeah.
I'll reduce the slopiness by 16 units, and then I can also make a stair on this side on the street. So there's like a little bit of a height variation between like playing on this and playing on the road.
Yeah, because like headshot angles like that is obviously, I think it was Nelson who said it. it's just not fun to fight. Neither for like both the attackers or the defenders. Sound like a Valorant player.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, that's my feedback for Solaire. I think this map is very fun. Like this is actually such a fun map to play. Like big meaty sites, the the rotations feel like they actually have like substance. I really like this church area. I really like how like the jump, how it's used. I really like just throwing basic utility in this map. It actually feels so fun to play.
I also think you like getting 40 kills.
Did I get 40 kills?
Yeah,
What
again.
the hell?
Jeez Louise. Well, thank you for the feedback. It's reassuring to hear that map is very fun to play. That's like fun is the main point. If you are having
I
fun,
the blast. Just saying, like, even though I had a bunch of bad feedback, I loved it.
yeah, good.
Had a good
Like just like before I can like conclude, like yeah, like for example, when I look at like maps that are technically good, but they're just not fun to play, I look at Ancient, for example, where it's just like, yeah, the map is definitely obviously the map's got a good layout. It's got like a good like you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously it's got a good layout. It's basically like by the book. It's basically like the perfect map. But it's so boring and it's just not fun.
Yeah, I feel like that as well. I personally like Ancient quite a lot, but it's I also get that it can get very boring. And it's a hard map to like you can't really have like any like those like fart execute rounds when you just like do like stupid shit.
Yeah.
You don't even need to go to Ancient. You can just stay at the good old Classic and just stay on Dust 2.
Oh god.
Like that is literally the gold standard of level design, which is boring to play.
All right, let's well, thank you for the feedback anyway. Again.
Yeah, no problem.
I wanna feedback.
All right.
Okay.
But by the way, Silvery, can you do @Sarim in some of one of the chats, just to wake him up? Wait. I'll do that, and yeah, I'll do that later. Don't worry about it. Forget I ever said anything. Okay, Wendy.
Okay. Think about. Okay. For first, I think from here. I think a site like looking in radar feel more less playing or something else. I think it's problematical because if you enter from here, you just dying from AWP from here. I think it's kind of wrong because you need every time using smoke from here. I don't know about this lineup. Maybe I don't know. Just make information about you can smoke if you want people smoking this position. And from here, I think it's maybe very crossfiring position. It's maybe problematical because you very openly for two position and it's very hard for playing. Maybe make some pocket from here. Maybe from here exists, but it's very long and you actually openly from here. Maybe yeah, maybe think about because crossfiring and maybe make some progressive cover because currently maybe very openly, and I think maybe AFP good for holding like not like this because it's holding like in beginning round or something else, and you don't need not need make anything. Maybe make like you holding like only like this, and yeah, you holding like only like this. Maybe you holding maybe like this, but you have maybe midly range fire. Yes. Okay. I like this super connector, like because people complaining because it feel kindly boring or something else. I think it's good position because just okay, you don't have some action from here, but you can go from here, and after some information, you can play with your team and helping. It's maybe I think it's good connector. I watched playtest video, and I think before it's kindly been I don't know, very corridorly, but for now it's maybe corridorly yet. Oh, I forgot word. It's anyway corridorly, but maybe it's a good thing of map. Yeah. Yes. From here, I wanna if you jumping with gun, you can no, you can landing from here because I feel I can jumping with gun and I don't know.
Yeah, it's like in Vertigo, if you jump with a gun around the thing, you're gonna die as well. I feel it's justified to be
You can
hard
jump the gun around on the Vertigo, by the way.
Okay, I'm wrong. I don't care. It's a risky jump. Maybe I should make it like a little bit easier, but then again, if I make it easier for T's, it's gonna be easier for CTs as well. Unless I raise the
Maybe-
the plank a little bit up higher.
You can do it with a gun.
Yeah, yeah.
I just did it with an AK.
It's kind of hard.
Oh, Vendy bad.
I-
Vendy, or it's just bad.
I-
Do it with a gun.
I am jumping with VP who have more.
Okay,
No,
let me
you
go.
jumped with an
Lower
AK.
speed.
You jumped with an AK previously.
Let me try.
But if you're playing op, then that's cringe already. So
Skill
I think
issue.
that's fair.
You
Skill
can
issue.
you can do it with an AK.
But it's I think maybe make more safety.
I think
You don't,
maybe.
you don't even need to strafe. You just jump.
Ooh. This is a certified get better moment.
You need a jumping only from this corner. It's only one
Ooh.
possible.
Then you get good.
I agree.
There you go. You did it.
Yes.
Nice. Anyway, sorry about that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Maybe finished from this area. Maybe could switch area. Okay. From here, I think this boost not clearly work. I thinking about make boost more like from here, and actually like you give some position for picking with VP, like counter pick AVP like AVP one have from here, and he don't really expect if someone boosting from here or something else. But maybe it's Wonker or something else. Maybe make some pocket from here, some copy, and in this position move from here. Maybe it's bad because CD can Russian or something else. I don't know. Just I think it's not clear work. Maybe that's all. I shared my suggestion. From here, from it, I think it's kind of boring for picking. Maybe make something interesting. I like maybe you have some entry on site, like it's entry for a city meet. It's kind of interesting and kind of fun. And maybe I don't like if you wanna picking. You can actually. Okay, I think I can't picking like. Okay. From here, maybe make some boost because if you mauling from here, it's kind of hard for going to another position, and you automatically dead from here. Because if you have 1, 2, 3, 3 terrorists here, and you just mauling from here, you just dying. Because if you wanna go into here, you die. Maybe think about. I don't like if you wanna holding city or something else. You openly for to this position, and you actually can't holding city. Maybe it's kind of wrong or something else. And but maybe need to play more for more south. Okay. Yeah, in general, map maybe good, but yeah, I kind of agree about map not very interesting. I don't know why. It's maybe not have very some exotic thing or something else. Maybe that's reason. But yeah, map is not bad and maybe have potential for working. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's all.
Thank you. Zed, are you here?
Yes.
Brr.
He had an entire announcement to it. What the heck?
He had an intro. Did you mute yourself?
No? Hello?
You can
Oh,
go.
no,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's-
Okay, people just shooting stuff again. Okay, well, this is the first time playing the map, so I'll go over every area and give my thoughts. Overall, I think the layout of the
Bye
map
bye
is really
everyone.
good. And I think most of it's pretty good. Like, I like the idea of it and how areas are like, there isn't like a definitive mid. Like, technically, in my viewpoint, this is mid. But yeah. I'll start with the long. I think it's pretty good. I think the areas going up to it's nice, and like this has got enough cover and everything, and I like how the rock works. I think this should be cleaned up because I don't like how like you push this is cool, and then you push past, you have to do this kind of like weird behind this, and then to get like the best angle you have to jump onto this and then down and then up this to actually like peek this properly.
I forgot
It'd be
to move the
nicer.
tree. I had props
Yeah.
disabled and it's just like
I
forgot
don't even
about
know
it.
if you need the tree, or like if this area should be cut off to not have walkable to like this to here, if you know what I mean. Like this corner's fine, but like to this door, I think you should be able to walk to this corner down. I think it'd be better if
Maybe,
the area
maybe.
was bigger, just for like ease of movement. And I don't think this area makes much sense. Like it could be all smoothed out with a displacement from like here up to here, if you know what I mean. Like a displacement that slowly goes up. It'd be a lot more organic and less weird movement. I like the jump, of course. I think it's cool that if you're watching like this, you would have to watch both, or like this angle one. I don't think it should be in the. This shouldn't be in the map because it's yeah, that's not great. You shouldn't have to pick this. It would be easily fixed by raising this up, because I don't think being able to jump on top of this from here, right, is that important. Well, you can. I didn't do it that time. I did it once in the game. Yeah, I don't think jumping on top of this is important, and I like how you have to play around normally.
Yeah.
I really like this site. I think the cover could be slight bit more interesting, like maybe like putting like a pallet somewhere, you know what I mean, so you can jump on top, or just like, you know what I mean, like make
Yeah.
it not all squares, like but that's a later thing. I think the placement of where it is okay.
Yeah.
And the height of it is okay, but yeah, that's pretty good. I like yeah, this long area apart from that is pretty good. Donut I think is got some issues. As a path it's okay. I don't agree with having this headshot angle that goes into the whole thing and having to hold from up here. Honestly, if you push this out a bit and made this a hedge that you couldn't peek over, you had to go to here to hold it, I think the sight and this interaction of the map would be better, because I think this acts as like a main that you can be taking, you should be taking as a T regardless. That's why I didn't like how people argued like, oh, it's too hard for CTs to lock down this. They should never lock down this easy. Like this should be like this place like underpass in Mirage, if you know what I mean. Like this entrance is really easy to lock down, and it'll be even easier the higher up level you go because you get 2 angles. It's a long angle, a tiny small entrance. That would be hard to push out of, and it should be hard to push out of if you need to use utility. This is, I think it should be easy to like rotate through here and then under, obviously, and then maybe it should be hard to come out there, but I don't think it should be hard to come out of this area. Like, but it should be easier for CTs to hold here, but make it without this headshot angle. Like, if you had some cover, like on this angle, like this left side, like not this left side because it'd be too hard. But you know what I mean? Like something to like play in this area as a CT, because I think it'd be easier to balance this section by like CTs holding this area from this side, because you're already holding mid from here, and this is the choke, so you can hold it from here, and then rotating doesn't matter as much. But if you want full control of the site, the map I mean, then it would be a strat to push this, and then if you push them up to here with utility and like stacking people or a special execute, then it would pay off. But it shouldn't be like expected every round, because that would make this map really boring. It's also a playtest, so people are never going to do fakes or rotates that much, right? So you don't get to see the power of that as much. But I think that's a good part of the map, how later on it'll be easy to rotate and everything. Yeah, A site really good. This is a bit hard as a CT, this area, and I don't like how mid's working. I think this box serves no purpose except from adding an easy headshot angle onto everywhere down there, and also everywhere back here. Like this wall already exists to take cover behind and peek down here. I don't think this cover is needed even from CT. Like I think you should just be able to hold from either two sides of this. Like this just seems like it gets in the way too much and it's a pointless headshot cover. There's a lot of headshot angles on the map, which I think could be taken out. This main, I think is really interesting. I like the idea you went. I think it could be changed to be a bit less like this is the idea. I saw you had the idea, like, oh, there's a drop down and then you go pass up the stairs into the main, but you've blocked out the idea in a very basic rectangle and like it with no real cool angles or cover around the area, where it's a main where like loads of fighting is going to be happening in this area. I think it'd be better if like it was like different shapes, like this drop down went down and like this was cut out a bit, and like there's angles some places, or like the stairs wasn't exactly straight up, you know what I mean? Like just add a bit more visual variety to this area, or like things in the corners and stuff, you know what I mean? Just right now it's really square. Past this point, I think this corner's fine. Up to here's cool. I like this. And then I'm I'm gonna be a hater right now, but I think basically all the B site is so bland and boring and 90 degrees and not thought out the best it can, because you think out bomb sites pretty well, but this feels like it just doesn't feel fun to play on, or doesn't feel unique. The angles are weird and you feel uncomfortable walking everywhere, and there's no safe bomb plant, and there's no real cool positions to hold on site without being punished. You basically need to just sit in CT if you want to be able to fall back. Yeah, this corner is really annoying to check because you have to get all the way up on here. You're never going to do that when there's a bunch of headshot angles back here. Most CTs just hold that back angle because it's the only one you can fall back on. And even when you do get up to here, if you're holding both of these angles, they're directly on top of each other. They're both the CTs, and like basically on top of each other, both CTs. So it feels really awkward to play. All the cover is weird and these squares. Yeah, basically, you can keep the same ideas of like a ramp that goes up to this upper area that leads to CT, and then a lower area that leads to CT, but just like completely rework how it's implemented. Like maybe the CT entrance is covered until it comes out like here through like a mini arch underneath, and then like make the cover cooler or something, and like make it so there's positions you can play on and fall back on as a CT, or like cover that's just like more interesting. This is so boring for a map. Like I felt like there was nothing memorable about playing on here, whereas on A, the like built-in roofs and stuff like that, and the jumps and the different cover and the jump on the outside made it so much more interesting. With mid as a T, I think it's also kind of bland, but that's fine. You can make it a bit more interesting, or like make the covers better. Like the way under links into it could be cooler, because right now it feels a bit lackluster when you have to go all the way past this headshot angle to get into mid. It'd be better if like this came into mid, like maybe even, I don't know, just differently, where it didn't go all the way back down to the same entrance, if you know what I mean. I could give a different option. I agree with, I basically zoned out, but I think I had someone say this should be a bit thinner. I think that'd be better. Yeah, I think this could be a bit wider at the end, or give a bit more options, just because this corner and all the different corners here are a bit hard. I think making it easier would be raising this up again. It would, and raising this up, and then the angles are a lot easier to think out, but this still causes a kind of an issue, this box. If you raise this up, you could make this box like a barrel, so it's only like a chest high cover, like, you know, like the barrel size, like the 4x barrel, so like
Yeah.
down here or something. Yeah, so it'd be a bit, or like, yeah, change it to be like a bit not as thick, so it could be wall bang ball, but you could change it, you know what I mean? But just make it so this cover is getting played to the enemy here. Just make it so this interaction is fun and has like counterplay. Otherwise, I think on the site, the rest of the cover's cool, and I like the cobblestone reference.
Ooh, old Inferno reference, by the way.
Oh, true,
It
true,
used,
true.
it
that's
used
the
to have the
pit.
same spire on top of the.
Yeah,
that was pit.
yeah, but it's cool. It's cool. Otherwise, I really like the kind of like a theming of the map and how the routes intertwine. Otherwise, like this is a really cool area, and I like how you've given air to some areas just to make it feel more open. And again, I do like this idea. I think it's cool. Timing is going to change a lot of how this area works depending on how you want it to work. I think what would make it cooler if it was easier for your teammates to watch this as someone else went up, because most of the time it's so thin at the end here that like how is a teammate going to watch it while you go up, which is going to be the gameplay most of the time, right? The higher up you get and the more competitive people are about playing on your map, someone's always going to want to stay here as someone else pushes. Whether it's to throw flashes as they push, or just watch to make sure CT doesn't push. Because pushing this solo feels weird, because you go up to here and you start clearing angles, and you're like, I need to check this because someone could have snuck down, you know what I mean? But yeah, just make this more interesting, because A is really good, I think. A is basically not many changes except raise that wall and streamline this. But yeah, you got it right otherwise.
Do
Yeah,
not
cool map.
fight.
All right, cheers. I'm gonna trick you with a change that I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is on A. It's basically like the current B. I'm gonna do like a slight visual thing of like making this, instead of it being like a platform, I'm gonna make it a roof. It's gonna slop down a little bit, and then gonna do pathing change. That's all I'm gonna do to it, and see if people actually enjoy it more that way. Because I get it. It's like visually it's very underdeveloped, and I think
it's
that's
not even
also
visually. It's like everything's on 90 degrees, and both CT entrances are the same entrance, and they feel really awkward to peek or hold.
Yeah, I get that as well. But yeah, that's it's a good suggestions. But Sarim, you're the last one with feedback.
Let's go.
After all this time.
Good map though, man. Thanks for the invite.
Alright, thanks for playing.
Oh, some fireworks have started, so I will put on noise suppression. Okay, I will start. I actually can't remember some of what I was gonna say, so I'll have to think actually. Oh yeah, I mean I only played like really T side. I think I played like 5 rounds of CT, and yeah, but on T side, I actually really liked it. One thing I will say is please add a step here because it's so. Every time I try to peek on like this off angle, you have to jump up, and yeah,
I forgot.
Just cringe.
I had to do that, but I fucking forgot. I didn't have time to check my feedback video again, so I was like literally building up on the things that I remembered. But I feel like I forgot so many things. Like I was literally away for the whole weekend. And
I didn't play the last one, so.
Oh yeah, but someone gave the same feedback of actually making it a slope, so that it would be actually satisfying to like peek and.
Yeah, that's smart.
I needed to do that.
The rest of like, I mean, like this part of mid, I thought was fine. Like, I saw Zeta saying like you can't cross here without the headshot angle from here, but you can just go close.
That's
to
what
the
I felt
wall
as well. I
and
was
they
like,
can't see you.
yeah,
So
you can.
I think that's fine. The only part I didn't really like about mid was like past this area down to here. I don't know if it would kind of work with like your idea of the map, but if you put like a wall here and then if you opened up this, so then it's like this instead, but then it might be too slow. Maybe you have to add something in the middle. But like, I thought like the angles here were okay. This box was a little bit annoying, but I think it's like generally fine. Like it's fine to have some like unfavorable angles like to peek into. That's what utility is for. So I think that's fine. Plus you can just smoke it. I think you can just smoke it like this or something. Yeah, good enough. But I didn't really like the angles into the street. I remember in the warm-up or when the game just started, I was like here and I was like, yo, this area like looks so sick, but it does not look like a CS map. And I still kind of agree. But it is like really cool. I just think it's really hard to play against.
Yeah.
Like, remember there's one round, I think towards the end when I was on your team, where we were gonna split B, and then I think it was whoever yellow was, I can't remember. They took the bomb here, and then like even though there was no one B, they took the bomb here, and then you just like died here with a bomb, and it was like
J,
so.
Those J died there, and it was like one.
So hard to get back.
Yeah.
So I think it would maybe be a decent idea. Just like making it like this instead.
I might have a fix as well. So for
but mid is like mostly fine, I think.
Yeah. How about like adding just a box here, like double?
I was thinking that as well first. I was thinking,
yeah.
What if you had like a Inferno half wall, but a box would probably be better actually, like a double stack of boxes.
Yeah, the half wall is actually also an interesting idea. That would allow for players to set up a boost over here, so that as a CT you would have to like, depending on its position as well. If the half wall was basically like here.
If you were gonna add a half wall here though, I would maybe recommend like making this gap like bigger, because I feel like it'd be kind of like it would make this like really claustrophobic if it was just like this big.
Yeah, sure.
So maybe make this like further in, or just move it forwards or something. But yeah, I think the half wall is not a bad idea. Oh, actually, yeah, it would be a pretty good idea, because then instead of smoking mid like this, you could smoke it deeper. And this would be more of like a split smoke. Oh, you could do that already, actually.
I mean, that's what I wanted for players to do, but no one does it. And I think it's literally like playing 2 games, and players will unlock like so many new things.
I agree.
But with like just like using as a T, using a molly to. I'm gonna reset it right real quick. I'll get all the util. So as a T, like. Using a molly to block off the sideline here, like if you molly that up, there's no way that the CT can peek, like see you, or like just flashing out here as a T to get this peek, peeking up close and crouching, smoking this up like that. You've already like negated all the issues with the middle as like playing to get against as a T.
I agree.
So I feel like actually making this more CT controlled, but it just needs to play. Like, I mean, feel better to play. That's the thing that I have to do here.
I think what you could do to make it like kind of more obvious is instead of having this angle so like gradual, like if you made the curve like more like this way, you know,
like
so it's like more of like a 90 degree instead of like a, I mean, not like a 90 degree, but make it more of like a what's the word? Not obtuse, the opposite, acute. If you made it more of an acute angle. I'm so smart, man. What a fucking word.
Yeah, because if you said 90 degree, oh my goodness. What was it? Zeta would have came back and he would have killed you.
But yeah, I didn't think mid was that bad. Like when I was on T side on mid the first half, I was just throwing a smoke like this because I was just really sick of fighting people in this angle. So I would just throw a smoke like this and then walk up. It reminded me a lot of Vertigo A ramp actually, coming up mid. Like you throw the like halfway smoke.
True.
Like on Vertigo, like the meta right now is people CTs will throw like the ramp smoke, deep ramp smoke, and then the Ts will throw like an extension smoke in front of it.
Yeah. To
And
make some
like
space.
yeah, exactly. So I felt it was pretty similar actually.
Yeah. What I need to do here is make cut this building like this, just so players can throw smoke over this gap without being seen to deep here.
Yeah, maybe.
See what that does. And also, like, I'm thinking of for visuals and also just getting like some visuals in it, like some, you know those like gradual stairs, like one stair there, another one here, one stair there, and then etc. With the stair things, I could like add some sort of like a box on one of those stairs, and then have a position for the CT to like legit headshot angle from here, and then they could actually like jump up onto the box to negate the terrorist headshot angle as well completely.
Yeah, that'll probably be fine. I don't know, like maybe. See, one thing I will say about like MapINK is, which is why like I mean I don't really make 5v5 maps, but if I did, I don't think I'd really playtest them here that much because. Like not to flame, but a lot of the people that like play just don't really know how to play like CS properly. It feels like so they'll like blame the map for this and this and this, but they just don't really know what they're doing half the time. So I find it really hard to like listen to some feedback and like I mean, I feel like I would be like Vendi, where like he's just like disagrees with everyone, and yeah, I feel like I would be the same if I put my own maps on here.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like we need higher skill players to play more consistently, and like kind of also like teach other people how to play. Like and people have to play like competitive 5v5 more.
Yeah, I
agree.
Feel like
we need at least like 16 more like Olaftws. I agree.
Yeah.
It's the only way to balance it.
Yeah, that was fine. I really liked this area. I don't know if this is apartments. I assume this is what apartments is because everyone was complaining about it. But I actually really liked it, especially on T side, because you get the perfect timing to jump across to this left side angle before they can fight you. So it would happen a lot of the time where like the CTs would like throw some molly and then like. Can you bounce off this? Yeah, they'd molly like this and then they'd peek and they'd see nothing and they'd just go back. I'd already crossed to this side and I would just lurk up with it and then just like take fights, which is like fun. I thought it was fun. It's like Inferno apps. Like there's a lot of good like lurk opportunities around this area of the map, which I thought was nice. But the only thing I would maybe do is push the CT spawn forward, like a little bit, just so that this jump is less risky. I didn't actually try it. I wanted to try it, but I only played like 4 CT rounds. But like if you jump into here, it'd be better. Or if it was just like, oh yeah, if you could just like run across to this side and double hold it.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I don't think like this part is as big as a problem as like people say it is. But I mean, I just kind of wish I got to play CT side to be honest, because I really enjoy the T side, but everyone was like seemed to not enjoy the CT side.
Yeah.
But I didn't really get like a chance to play it.
Yeah.
And when I did, I was playing the mid, and it seemed pretty fun. So.
Yeah. I gotta make like minimal changes again to like I don't think I'm gonna make any changes to A except like raise up the little
the middle thing.
Like like this circular thing. That's the only change that I'm gonna really do on that.
I wouldn't mind if you move this like to here.
Oh,
the bomb side zone.
Yeah.
So you could plant behind this box. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I want to try that as well.
Because I think I was in a 1v1 against you where I wanted to plant behind there. And I had an open 1 bullet left, and I tried to plant here, and I realized I couldn't. I had to go back to here. And then,
right.
And then I died. But that was just because I sucked. But I do wish you could plant there.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
But yeah, and figure out the mid, figure out the B bomb site. I think like people are giving feedback to like poor progression on T's. Like I also feel that there is like a huge issue with players not really knowing what to do past like this line.
Yeah, I really didn't have as much of an issue as like everyone else seemed to have. Like it seemed pretty easy. Like you could like smoke this like right side like either bounce to smoke or something, and then you can have people path through this left side, and one person come up here, clear close right, and then you can fight CT together as well. So I like, I mean, I don't know, like I didn't really like this upper bit, not because of the upper bit. I think I'd prefer if the entrance was coming closer through this wall instead of it being all the way back here, because it
Yeah.
feels like you get a lot more like cringe angles,
Yeah, it's very
from
far. It's
back
very
here.
far. Agree.
Yeah,
With the
but I mean,
change,
I thought the site was okay, to be honest. Like,
with the next change, I'm gonna make it like a roof like this basically. So imagine this just slope but being lower here, so that up from here you're not gonna get those cringe angles. But I also still want to make it so that the T's, like hugging this block box here, get all the cover that they need from the heaven as well. And then I just need to make the lower area more interesting so that you can actually have a fight here.
yeah.
Yeah.
One thing that might be good as well is if you get rid of this small box, so like you can't peek on here anymore, but instead you add sort of a doorway either from here or maybe from here, because I guess this is already an indent that kind of connects from here around to here. And I didn't really like this much. I think this would, to be honest, just be. Oh, and another thing that Zeta said, by the way, when he was like, you need someone like watching here while the other guy walks. So you just like, you really don't, because like, I mean, if you come up here and you walk or whatever, and you think they pushed here, then you just clear it. Like, they can't jump down without you hearing it, so you'll know if they jumped.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. It was kind
And
of
it's
like,
not a hard angle to clear, because if you hug this wall, then they like, this is a very like hard clear for the CTs. Like, it's very rare that they'll just like peek on timing like so hard like to the wall.
Yep.
Like it's like the same as clearing like sandbags on Inferno Banana. Like, it's just, yeah, it's fine. But I think it would just be better like to just have the stairs like in the middle here, and just like that's it. I mean, I haven't played it enough to know. I just think like stairs like would be okay without the drop. But yeah, I think it would be cool if you had like an entrance from here to here. I think that would help with like the people complaining that it's like kind of hard to progress, because they just don't really know like what to do. And as well, it's kind. I guess one reason is it's kind of hard to tell like how to smoke this.
yeah, I feel like that is a big issue as well.
I
Like,
feel like if you
I
make
don't
it
want-
easy to smoke
yeah.
this, like if you add that doorway, then I think like people will just be fine. And
Yeah.
oh, another idea is if you do add this doorway, and there's like an AWP holding like from back here, like you can get like you can walk up on them. Maybe you can add like some silent drop or something to here. And you can walk up like this, and you can hook this box, and then I think that'd be cool. But yeah, to be honest, like, I think the map was like fine. A site was really fun. I do think B site was a little bit boring, but I think that was more just because like on first team I was on, nobody went B, and the second team, every time we went B, like we were just like playing like clueless CS. So
We
like
didn't get
it's
through. Yeah.
it's gonna be boring if you like don't play good. It's just
Yeah,
natural.
yeah.
Like,
Sorry.
yeah, you should be.
All right. Yeah. Thanks.
But yeah, I thought it was fine. Like mostly,
Yeah.
just like small things, and like I'd say like this area is the biggest one for change. B, like it's mostly fine. I think people just kind of suck, which is my criticism for most MapINK playtests actually. That people just like suck. Like
Yeah,
people will
yeah.
drop like 4 kills average each playtest, and they'll say, "Oh, the map is bad because of this and this and this." Like, no, you are bad because of this and this. But yeah, maybe I just have too much hatred in my heart for bad CS players.
No, I have to say that I kind of agree with that as well. Like, whenever I play like Mapcore playlists or Search Engine playlists, which I don't do that often, but whenever I do, every once in a
Once in a
moon,
while.
I really enjoy it because like I don't have to tell people, like I don't have the feeling that I have to tell people what to do, like obvious shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, I can get very frustrated if people are missing out on like basic stuff, like utilities, fucking ecoing, saving how to buy.
Yeah. That's the kind of stuff I don't get about some playtests as well. They'll complain that it's hard to like do the site or whatever, but then there's not a single bit of utility used by them to, you know, take the site. Like,
yeah, it's like playing half of the game, you know. It's like there's more to playing Counter-Strike than just like shooting people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But then,
As well, I know a lot of people like to talk about map control, but I feel like people don't actually know what map control is. Because when I play, I've never had a MapINK playtest unless I was playing with like really good players, like 20 or something, where people actually tried to take map control. Like they would just like fight the choke points of the map, but they didn't like. I feel like nobody understands what map control actually is, but they like everybody talks about it, but I feel like nobody knows what they're talking about. I don't know. I'm actually just a hater, I think, but yeah.
no. You got a point here.
I feel like when
We
you
talk
when it,
about like
yeah.
I know what you mean. Like people talk about map control, but then you'll see them play the same angle every single time, without any change in their strategy, and then wonder how they're dying. It's kind of like how.
Like an example is like this area I thought was like really good for like an area like this, an actual good CS player who doesn't just like sit in like some like cringe corridor, like just sit on like some cringe angle with no awareness of what's going around them. Like this is perfect for them because I feel like to play on CT in an area like this, you actually need to know. It's like ancient playing cave before the update. Where like you'd push and then you would fight for B lane control and you could like get peeked from mid
Yeah.
and get peeked from B
Yeah,
doors.
yeah.
It's
Like
cave, but actually good.
yeah, like this part of the map is fine for both T's and CTs. You just like I don't know. I I'm a believer that in CS, like nearly any map can be good as long as it's not like shit. Like Dust 2 is, in my opinion, like a really boring shit map layout, but for so many years everyone thought it was the best. Because like any map, as long as you play enough and you know what you're doing when you play the game, like it will be fine.
Yeah.
As long as like someone with half a brain has designed it. Which I mean this is like a lot
Alright.
more than that. So
I
yeah.
can't wait for the
This is
called
three.
Assault 2
Yeah.
map test.
This is like three quarters of a brain designed.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and a thing you could try doing by the way is what Warel did on his map where like for the smoke
yeah,
lineups
arrows.
where you put the arrows, I think that would actually like and especially in MapINK, I think like it's sorely needed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I put those. I actually added those to my map to help, like, with, like, oh yeah, here's some basic, like, lineups. Obviously, it's
Yeah.
not helping because, like, I
Yeah.
only know how they work.
There are like schools of thought that as well of like should you how much should you like aid the player. Some map makers
Yeah.
are like super against that and like don't tell anyone what to do at all because it's gonna like insult the player of like or whatever. And then some players are like yeah like aid the player in as much as you can for making the lineups as easy as possible
Easy
so
as
that
possible.
it's inclusive.
I mean, I agree you shouldn't like hold down too much, but in like a grey box especially where you want people to actually like comment on how the map actually plays, like if you do it without like any like lineups, especially like in an area like this where I feel like you actually kind of need the lineups, like it'll take like 3 playtests for you to get any actual meaningful feedback on like how like this part of the map plays because for now people are just like even me, I'm just throwing a smoke like this, and
You
just
throw
walking up with it.
smokes?
And just walking up with it, like I'm not smoking top mid, I'm not smoking deep mid.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just think that type of thing would be good.
Yeah, I have an idea
But
for
yeah,
the top mid
not
actually.
not in like the full, not in. I feel like in a full like level design, like obviously don't put arrows and shit. Just put like nice props, and they'll figure it out. But yeah.
A little antenna for the gray box, I guess, would
Exactly,
suffice.
yeah.
Okay, a video note to self. I think
Note
there's
to self, crop out the bit where I was flaming everyone in MapINK for being shit.
Yeah, I'm still recording. That's going to the video.
Good.
Okay, note to self. This angle feels shit because you can't isolate these fights from each other. Like it's all the way from here. Also, if you're interested, spectate me. I'm explaining why mid is bad.
I'm watching.
All right. So here on any of this lane, there could be a CT head. So already, what would make this so much better is moving the whole thing so that you don't have to peek this shit at all. Moving this doorway that way so that it's actually like here and cuts
that would
over
be a good
there.
idea.
On the right side of it, there is the headshot angle area. Then some dead space with like this back wall here, and then on this side you have the box angle, so that there's like actual difference between these angles fixed, and then
I would like
also-
this actually.
Yeah, and then also
And
moving
it
it
also
that
forced
crap.
the fight to be a lot more closer, meaning that there isn't going to be super strong head triangle. That's actually really good.
Yeah, I agree. This is a good change.
Good change.
There is a gap on the left side of that box, by the way. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
little,
meant for
little
that,
shit.
but on CT side, it's kind of like
It's cancer. Yeah, gotta fix it.
yeah. Or actually, on CT side, it's really good for you because you can get the 8 angle, but on T side, it sucks. It reminds me of on Vertigo on like B Guardian or B Heaven. There's like a very similar angle, but
Yeah.
it's like I don't think most people know about it, but yeah, it's really OP.
Yeah, you'll never really notice it because in like the actual editor, it just thought that gap does not exist. Until you then zoom into it after someone has pointed it out, and then it's like,
Yeah, I mean, when I was placing this box, I am using the smallest grid or something, the grid of 4 or
Yep.
something. So like I pasted and I thought like this corner would line up with this, so it's like an issue of 4 units. It's like wait,
Clearly you like it.
and it's yeah, well, it's whatever. But no scope, no head. Yeah, I'm again left with like very mixed feedback, but I feel like I honestly feel like everything everyone said, everything has a little bit truth to it, and I have to just like open the map up for utility. Again, you can't blame even bad players for not using utility.
Yeah.
If they don't know what's going on, if they feel like that's not a position for a Molotov or a smoke grenade, then they're not going to use it. And everyone will learn to use utility if you just tell them how or like where to use.
Where
or
to put it, yeah.
If they see
It
a very
is, I
obvious-
guess, kind of hard, especially when it's like sloped up. Like you feel uncomfortable. Like
yeah, you don't
smoke something
see
like-
this from there like that.
Yeah.
That shit. All right, this was great. Honestly, thank you for
No problem.
extensive feedback. Love it so much. Okay, I have.
Yeah, I think you should just like focus on like what you think. Like yeah, like you're not a bad player or like a map. Actually, I'd say you're like really good at making maps, and I wouldn't say you're a bad player at all either. So like, I think you know more than anyone else like what needs fixing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
I just need you little guinea pigs to
Yeah,
run around
yeah,
and kill each
that's
other.
that's exactly how I view playtests. It's like you let the people talk their shit, but you just like don't listen. I mean, personally, I wouldn't be listening to most of it. I just like have my own observations in game as I play.
Yeah, both are
Actually, reminds me
good,
of-
and it's
It actually reminds me of like the playtest for my like map. I think people did not like the reverse like dust to sign, and some issues, some of the map did have a lot like issues like for example like A did feel like oh yeah you kind of just came out of like under and it didn't feel good to like peak angles, and that kind of feedback, that's the actual kind of stuff that I actually act on, where it's just like oh yeah, this doesn't feel good to peak.
Yeah.
Let me try
Yeah.
and change how this
yeah,
angle works.
those ones you have to fix. Like something is just
But, like,
doesn't feel
one-
good. But if
Yeah, but if it's ones where but it's all right to be like stubborn on something. If you feel like this is literally what makes my map like my map. If you know what I mean.
yeah. And also feedback can be very often. It's like I don't know, like suggesting something very drastic. For example, I'm very hesitant on the like the door idea here, adding the pathway. I'm like, I'm gonna try and make this work, make work with like the thing that we got going on here, and I just have to be like, that's like that there goes my line. Like I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna say it out loud because like that's going against the design of this area.
You're right,
and it's gonna take too much away from the path, like the one entrance bomb site thing, and then it's gonna ruin this dynamic because now all of a sudden players are going to be passing B bomb site to go to A. So I'm afraid of that. So like last playtest I was super like the first playtest, last playtest, I was super focused on how much the teams occupy the map on like map control basis. What I mean by that is when you lose a CT in like let's say middle, how much weaker is the control going to get like on the other half of the bomb site? And I think that the map has really good good of a balance there, and it's like still, and I think it's because of these like open sightlines from a roof. You can control banana entrance, jump, and the chapel entrance, and then you can rotate back to CT. So I think the map is like pretty good already on that behalf. Like on this playtest, I just wanted to see how much I can give the terrorists control in the middle, and how that is going to affect the overall control over the whole map. And it honestly didn't. Like the match ended like pretty close to a tie, so I'm not gonna say that it's that T-sided of a map at all. Like we just
it didn't feel that it honestly just felt like the team that I was on in the first half was like just better than the other team. So
yeah, we
that's why
didn't really
winning
know
more
what
rounds.
we were doing, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's just rough.
My bad.
But yeah, it's every playtest has like its own question, which it has the playtest hopefully answers with the feedback and with your own findings with the gameplay. And this is answering a couple of those again, so it's honestly great.
it's like I don't know if you remember, but I playtested a map here like ages ago. It was like 3v3.
Yeah, I remember that. It was super
and,
fun
like,
with the fucking weird walls and everything.
Yeah, like I think like out of like 5 out of 6 people hated it, and we still play that map. I think like nearly every day, and the people I play with are like 4K elo face, like really good CS players, and none of them have an issue with it. And like I didn't make really any changes since then.
Yeah.
So like I do really believe in just like sticking to your guns, and like if you know something is like fine, then just like, I mean, you can try to change it like just as an experiment, but I do believe in like just believing in your own skill.
Do the smallest change to get the biggest effect out of, I guess.
I agree.
I do believe in that as well. Like just make the absolute smallest change that you have to do.
I'm actually in the business of moving that map to Source 2 at the moment.
Oh, nice. Do you have CS2 access?
Yes.
Say no more. I'm gonna end the recording there.